Hey y'all, it's your girl Jada J. So by now I'm sure you guys have all heard, if not all of you, most of you, about Alton Sterling, African American man, shot down and killed by two white officers in Baton Rouge. There's already reaction videos out and everything. And I say that because I've watched a couple of these videos just to, I guess, verification that there was only one really reaction to this. It's an outrage. It's ridiculous. It was murder. But in watching, I didn't get that. I got that from one video. And some of the other ones, people either remain neutral, talking about there's not enough facts. Did you see the video? If you don't want to trust an article, that's fine, but this was video footage. Is it ever really okay to shoot somebody down? Don't answer. To shoot somebody down who was clearly outnumbered and defenseless. When the man, there was a 911 call. They called the police, said he has a gun. Police show up. From what we know, that's all these articles have been telling me and the footage. Tackled him to the ground. He started resisting. His head gets slammed into a car. He gets tased and shot. Now, Baton Rouge is a police department who is known for racial profiling. Now, with this, if I was the mayor, governor, they should have thought of this. Mayor, governor, president, no shade, Obama. Everybody in this police department is fired. I want a whole new force of officers, and they have to come through me. I will interview them personally and look at their history and run background checks and everything. You're all fired. Lucky if you get your last paycheck. Oh yeah. The ones who didn't do nothing, we'll double check. But certainly the ones who have had complaints and are trigger happy and are just waiting to pull a gun out when there's no need for one. He was restrained on the ground, yet you pull a gun out and you shoot him in his head and in his chest, right? What is it? 2 shots to the chest. He was dead instantly. 4 more shots to the head. What is the excuse for that? Because when Eric Garner got choked out, well, he really shouldn't have been mouthing off. That's why they choked him out. Oh, so that's appropriate? When that man jumped on the back of him and choked him out when he was clearly he was unconscious. He's still around his neck. He's still around his neck like he gonna get up. He was already unconscious. That's what you wanted, right? Oh no, you wanted to kill him. Tamir Rice, a young man at a playground. Y'all shoot him? Walter Scott gets out of the car, starts running. Officer finally gets close enough to him to catch him. Doesn't. He stops. Eric, my bad. Walter continues to run. Officer pulls out a gun and shoots him. Okay, you didn't want to run anymore. Cool. You shoot him. Then you shoot him several more times when the one shot was enough, if anything. His body was dead before it hit the ground. And you walk over there and are still like kicking him and get up and this, that. He's dead. You want him to get up? So to people who continuously say, because it's continuous, black people should be happy because it's a lot better now than it was 400 some years ago during slavery. Is it? As Jesse Williams pointed out. And now they're so-called threatening to fire him off Grey's Anatomy for the speech he made at the BET Awards. What's the surprise? It's a predominantly Caucasian cast. Predominantly Caucasian fans. Not only, but predominantly. Jesse said to everybody saying, oh, it's better than it was so-and-so. Tell that to Tamir Rice. Tell that to Sandra Bland. Tell that to Eric Garner, Walter Scott, Freddie Gray. And he went on. Tell that to them. Trayvon. If y'all don't know, they're all dead. Just like that. They're here 1 minute and gone the next. The only people who even consider media coverage of some kind of, what do you want to call it, racial segue are Caucasian people. That's it. You're mad that the white on black crimes get media coverage. Oh, well, how come when a white person gets killed, there's not a lot of media? Write a letter. Don't ask me, because that's what I always get. You trying to defend something that went on with show race and has happened continuously. No, I don't mean continually. I mean continuously. That's what they say. Oh, well, honestly, there's probably been a lot more of those, but they just don't get a lot of media coverage. Why are you telling me? I didn't bring that up. You did. I didn't ask for any media coverage. So, forget that. Yet again, another one of our brothers is dead, out of many, and our sisters. And you got people who are like, well, it's not a race thing. It just happened to be a coincidence. Oh, do you really believe that? Do you really? I don't want to shade anybody's beliefs. I'm just simply asking a question. My goal is to offend no one. But in my mind, it's simply becoming impossible now. Because people get offended when you speak the truth. When they had the press conference with the mother of Alton's children and his children and his family, she could barely get through a sentence without crying. She said they have taken the man who has children and they depend on him daily. And he's there for them daily. And you have her oldest son, not her youngest son, who is probably around 13, 14, 15 years old. And she says, we have younger kids. Oldest son starts crying. The family, they pull him into an embrace. His daddy died. He's gone. A man out there selling CDs in front of the store, otherwise known as the CD man over in Baton Rouge. Where do we go from here, everybody? What do we do? I'm going to still keep preaching this. I'm going to still keep saying what needs to be said. On and off camera. I'm already called a racist and a black supremacist in school, so clearly it's not true. Maybe not clearly to you, but I hope I didn't offend anybody. I hope I don't appear that way. Sometimes what needs to be said isn't always the easiest to say. And it's not always the nicest. So rest in peace to our brother Alton. And everybody else that we've lost. We already know they always gonna try and call this manslaughter or involuntary. It was murder. Remember, everybody, be alert. And as the Jedi would say, know your enemy, your environment, and your condition. You heard it right here. It's your girl, J to J. Peace.